I can't
Are you
believe it.
kidding me?
Why
We had a chance to get Justin
Jalen,
Jefferson in the first
Jalen
round,
Reagor,
and it was like,
Jalen
okay,
Hurts.
we didn't take him,
Oh
but at
my
least we
gosh.
got a wide receiver.
Justin Jefferson
And
was
then in the
available at
second
21.
round, it
We
got
didn't have to
10
move
times
up
worse. You thought it couldn't get worse?
He could have
It
traded up
got
for
worse.
CeeDee Lamb
We
with the
literally
Falcons.
just wasted a second-round pick.
Instead,
Why
and
in
then
the
we get a
world would you
QB
take a
at the 53rd
quarterback
pick.
when you have
We need
needs? You have
safeties.
so many
We need
other players
linebackers.
could have
And we
taken.
wasted
We
that
need
pick
to add
on a
to our defense. We
QB.
think of Carson
I
Wentz.
can't
No,
believe it. This
you
is
drafted
just
a backup
unbelievable.
quarterback who you're
Oh
going to
my
use
God.
maybe like
What are they gonna
twice
do?
a game.
Use
It's
him
so
in
useless.
Taysom
And then
Hill
you say that
packages?
you're a
Like,
quarterback factory.
No, that doesn't make
Quarterback
any
factory
sense.
means you don't have a good quarterback.
He can't even
You
catch.
have a good quarterback that you just
maybe he
paid.
can't catch, but
You
that's
don't
not
want
the
to be
point.
a quarterback.
When are you going to use him?
We
They
need
use
weapons
two
for
tight
Carson.
end sets.
We need
And
additional
when are we going
spots
to
on
use
the defense.
Jalen Hurts?
And instead,
who
you
has
took a
a more
guy
skill set
that's
like a
not going to
running
see
back.
the field. He's not going to
And
help
he
this
only
team
ran
win
a
games.
4.59
The
at the
Cowboys
combine.
have done
It
so
just
much
doesn't
better than
make
us.
sense to
They
me.
probably
Oh
leapfrogged
my
us
God, our
in the division.
division rival
Cowboys
is
are
literally
killing it.
beating us
We're
in
not.
everything.
Cowboys
Their
probably
draft
passed
is
us
so
in
much
this
better
draft.
than us.
You literally
We cannot
wasted
expect to go
second
to the
round
playoffs
pick
with
on a
these amount
quarterback
of picks. It
that's
just
going
does
to
not
run
make
a few
sense.
gadget plays. And then what's the best case? You like trade him to get another second round pick? It was such a waste. And Rager was the riskiest pick you could make. I understand that he has high upside, but the first two picks you make are such a huge risk. And when you have no wide receivers, if Rager doesn't work out, you have nothing. Hurts isn't going to do anything. Oh, you stopped? Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah.
We're mad about the Eagles.
Owen's just slightly more mad than me.
Yeah. Oh, I am so frustrated because we both feel this way. We are the type of people that like to be able to understand things. I know this from being in the same classes. It's frustrating when you don't understand a concept. I do not understand the moves the Eagles made in the draft at all. Especially Hurts. That's clearly the worst one. But generally, normally I can kind of with the Rager pick, I can twist that to be like, okay, maybe at least it's a wide receiver. Like, he has potential. It's risky, but if it works out, it's good. Hurts, there's literally no positive that I can find at all.
Yeah. I mean, with that pick in the draft, you use your 53rd pick on a QB instead of addressing one of your needs.
Yeah.
It does. I don't get it. Like, okay, he's good. Like, his talent is there, but you have Carson Wentz, and the Eagles' offense is not designed to be like a 2 QB Taysom Hill, Drew Brees offense. Like, they use like 2 tight end sets, and which makes sense why they drafted Jalen Reagor, because they can use him in screens and end arounds and stuff. But Jalen Hurts, I don't get it. Like, what are you going to use him for? You know, it was good value, but you didn't need him, so I don't get it. It's
normally with a first to third round picks, and the Eagles have said this before. You're looking for starters who can and be a piece that helps your team, and you drafted a guy that's going to be on the bench more plays than he's going to be on the field. And it's not.
Yeah.
The Cowboys have done really well in this draft. They took a wide receiver that you didn't want to trade up for to get because you wanted to keep that 53rd pick that you ended up just wasting anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's really frustrating.
Super frustrating.
The Cowboys, Howie, because Howie, coming into this, we had no reason to believe that they were going to mess this up. They're normally really good with drafts, especially in the second round. They've gotten a bunch of players in the second round, and something happened here that I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, we should have gave the Falcons our second round pick along with our first round pick to move up, draft CeeDee Lamb, but that deal just did not go through. And I mean, it really stinks.
If you don't trade up, you could at least get Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, we might be able to utilize Reagor, but we'll see.
Yeah, like I said, Reagor I can at least talk myself into. Hurts, there's literally best case scenario is you trade him for another second round pick. They're not going to add to your team in any way. And I don't want to hear these Taysom Hill comparisons because Taysom Hill, the Saints signed him as an undrafted free agent, barely paid him anything until last year. Eagles wasted a second-round pick on this guy.
Yeah.
Case scenario, he's Taysom Hill worthy.
Mm-hmm. And
Very
I mean, it is also good to have a backup because of Wentz's history. I mean, I know that's why they didn't draft him for that reason, which also kind of confuses me. Like,
exactly.
I would think of a more conventional backup role for Jalen Hurts in case Wentz gets injured, which is good because you need a backup QB. But why get a backup QB in the second round? Why not wait until like late fifth round or just sign one like undrafted free agent? Yeah.
It's so confusing and
and
there were defensive pieces there. There was Epinesa, there was Christian Fulton, there was a wide receiver, Denzel Mims, all that were mid second round, potentially first round talents that up to add someone who's going to sit on the bench.
Yeah, I know. It just I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys and the Bills, I feel like they're having two of the best drafts because let's talk about the Bills first real quick. Their first round pick was Stephon Diggs, like technically, because that's what they got for trading their first round pick. So that's pretty good right there. I take Stephon Diggs over like a bunch of people in this draft. And then second overall, like you said, you were just talking about Epinesa. They got him, AJ Epinesa from Iowa.
Immediately after the Eagles took him.
Yeah, which is what the Vikings did to us after we didn't draft Justin Jefferson. So they got a steal right there. And then at their 86th pick, they got Zach Moss. And these are two guys that like fit into their style of play, like just hardcore, just go at you Bills style. So that's a really good pickup right there. And then they drafted with their fourth round pick, Gabriel Davis from UCF, another wide receiver because they bolster their wide receiver corps. So they're doing really well in this draft. And obviously our rival, the Cowboys, are doing really well also.
Yeah, Cowboys would be my top team. You somehow have CeeDee Lamb fall to you, who many said was the top wide receiver in the entire draft. You get him at 17, which in turn also hurts your division rival, the Eagles, which that always helps. And then you address your need at defensive back, Trayvon Diggs, Stephon Diggs' younger brother, who is raw. He hasn't played corner very long, but he has very high upside, a good pick in the second round, and you need help in the secondary. And it's amazing how you look back, and if the Eagles had lost at week 16 game to the Cowboys, where they won and we were all excited because we were going to the playoffs, if they had lost that game, they would have been in position to take CeeDee Lamb on Diggs and not have the Cowboys steal these players right in front of them. Obviously, we would have known that back then, but it's funny how those things work out, that they take players from the Eagles because they lost to them.
Yeah. But now in the later rounds, third and fourth rounds, they're addressing their needs. They got linebacker Davion Taylor from Colorado, and he's super raw and athletic. Like the guy hasn't really played a whole bunch, but he's very athletic, and they can develop him into a guy that like just utilize his athleticism, play him outside the box, just chase down guys. He's super fast too. He's not going to let any running backs get the edge on him. So I like that.
The Eagles again,
the Eagles.
This isn't the Cowboys anymore. That pick concerns me a little bit because I would feel better about that if he got drafted to a team that had a bunch of or a few like veteran linebackers that he could sit behind, learn from, and eventually get put in. But he's going to get thrown into the fire immediately because the Eagles have nobody at linebacker They have
Hmm.
like one guy from last year, maybe two, and they're all super young. So he does have a lot of potential. It's just he's gonna have to adapt really quickly.
Yeah, which might be bad at first, but that experience will come in handy like later on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously their fourth round pick was, or their first fourth round pick was
Yeah.
Kevon Wallace from Clemson, and drafting Clemson safeties or
I don't have an
Clemson,
issue with that.
yeah, that's good. I mean, I feel like any of these like cornerbacks or safeties from either Alabama, Clemson, like any
Ohio
of those
State.
teams,
Yeah.
LSU, yeah,
I
any of
really
those
wanted
teams.
Christian Fulton from LSU in the second round.
Oh,
I wanted him so bad. Or
yeah.
those were the oh my goodness. I was so frustrated. I'm trying I don't want to think about that more than I have to. They've gotten better in these later picks. It seems like they're making more sense than the first two picks that they made.
Hmm. Yeah, like these are a bunch of guys with like high upside, which is good. That's what the Eagles need.
Yeah.
I feel like if one of the two of those players drafted in the third and fourth round like reaches their potential, then we'll be fine.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Another team that is in a similar situation to the Eagles, the Packers took a quarterback, Jordan Love, in the first round. That one isn't even as ridiculous as Hurts because at least they can say that they're planning for the future because Aaron Rodgers is 36. Eagles can't say that because Carson Wentz is 26 or 27.
27.
27. He
Yeah.
like they can't make that argument. Anyway, I keep going back to Hurts. I'm really mad about that. In case you hadn't noticed, Jordan Love to the Packers. Aaron Rodgers basically got Brett Favre the way he Brett Favre. So we don't know how long Jordan Love's gonna sit behind him. We're guessing probably like 2-3 years. But if I was Aaron Rodgers, I would be so mad
Hmm.
because you went 13-3 last year. Might have been a little bit of a fluke. They won some close games, but you're still contending for your division. You have an all-time great quarterback, and instead of adding weapons around him because all you have is Devontae Adams at wide receiver and you have no tight end, you take a quarterback instead of helping your team get better for the next few seasons, the last few seasons you have a great quarterback. And then in the sixth,
Yeah.
they take a running back, which is okay, but you have Aaron Jones. I don't know why they haven't taken a wide receiver or a tight end.
Yeah. And the wide receivers and tight ends, like all the deepness is gone now.
Yeah.
Like they could have taken advantage of that, but instead they got positions where they already have players, which doesn't really make a bunch of sense. And you could have taken a wide receiver in round one and drafted a wide receiver like next year or the year after that when like I don't know, Aaron Rodgers is a little bit older. But instead you got a player who maybe they like him a lot, but still you're not going to use him for a while. So it doesn't make much sense.
Assuming if Aaron Rodgers doesn't get hurt, Jordan Love's not going to start until his rookie contract expires or is about to expire. And the whole idea with the NFL right now, like the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, is you have a young quarterback who's cheap, who you haven't had to pay yet, so you can build a team around them. There's no way they can do that now because by the time he plays, they're going to have to invest some big time money into him.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I just realized we didn't actually like intro this at all. This is all the time. We're just really into the draft. We just hit the ground running because the draft is the only sports-related thing we're gonna have for a long time. So we're getting all we can out of it. This is all sports all the time. Episode number 45. Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, he threw 45 touchdowns in 2011, career high. I think 2011 he actually had more than one wide receiver, so that was probably why he did that.
Yeah.
And we start off every episode with
Bill Walton segment.
There we go. Bill Walton segment. So this is this week's Bill Walton quote. This is Bill Walton watching a Utah game, talking about Yoeli Childs, a player for Utah. Bill, this is the best I've ever seen Childs play. his co-broadcaster. Bill, it's the first time you've ever seen him play. Bill, both of those statements are correct. So that shows you the extensive knowledge of Bill Walton on science. Best I've ever seen him play. Never seen him play before, so technically he was right. A little bit of Bill Walton knowledge right there. Parker, the draft did not go very well for some teams, but do you know what is going well right now?
JG Grable Plumbing is going super well.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, they're a family-owned and operated plumbing company, and they can handle all of your plumbing needs. Just if it's plumbing, they can handle it. Just visit them at their website at www.jggrable.com or call them at 717-768-3276. That's 717-768-3276 for all your plumbing needs. Oh, yeah.
And
if
what happens when you call them at that phone number?
Yeah, when you call them, make sure you mention All Sports all the time because you'll get $25 off your purchase free. So that's awesome.
If only we could have used that $25 to bribe the Eagles into not taking Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep doing that all episode. Keep bringing it up. Try not to.
Yeah.
So we went through our draft talk. At the beginning, we told you our thoughts. There was quite an explosion at the beginning because, like pretty much every single Eagles fan out there, we believe that Howie Roseman has lost his mind. So just so that we don't have to stress about that anymore, let's go to the segments. We're going to start with debut or false.
Debut or false?
You want to go first, Parker?
I'll go first, okay? We're going to start with Chris Paul.
Oh, boy.
When did he enter the league? 2005? Debut or false?
2005. When did he went to the Clippers in like 2010 or 11? He's about the same age as LeBron. I'm gonna say false. It's 2006.
It is 2005. So you're wrong.
You said it is, and I got all excited. And nope, you faked me out there. Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
See how it is.
Yep. So you're 0 for 1. Russell Westbrook, 2008.
Ooh. Yeah, that's his debut. Because KD's 07 and then Russell Westbrook's 08, right?
Yep, correct. All right. So you're
50% success
1-1.
rate.
Kawhi Leonard, 2010.
False.
That's right. When do you think it is?
Was he a rookie in the 2012 finals against the Heat? Or
he was a second-year player, so he debuted in...
Right.
Oh, no, wait. He was a rookie. You're right. Because 2011 is when he debuted, the beginning of that season.
So technically, the 2012 finals were still that season. Okay.
Yeah.
It's false.
So 66% so far. All right, John Stockton.
Ah, really? I have no idea.
1985.
Jeez. Well, okay, let's think this through. So far, yours have been true, or it's been debut, false. So if you did 2 and 2, this one's false.
So you're saying false?
Yes.
You're correct.
Yeah!
It's 1984.
One.
Yep.
Let's go.
Go work.
All right. Your turn, Parker. I have compiled, again, back to the Eagles draft. Feeling really frustrated about the Eagles draft, so I found 4 successful Eagles draft picks so we can focus on those a little bit more. So let's start with Carson Wentz, 2016.
2016 season. And then... Wait, so... That's true. Debut.
Parker.
Yes!
Off with a win. He is 1-0. Carson Wentz did debut in 2016. Next, we have Fletcher Cox, 2014.
No, Fletcher Cox is older than that. False.
That is correct, sir.
2-0.
Yes.
Parker. He debuted.
Let's go.
Do you want to guess when he debuted? Because you're correct, he is older than that.
I'm gonna say 2012.
That's correct. Are you looking this up?
No, I'm looking at the camera the whole time. No, look.
You looked
my
over on the
computer is
Wentz one. You
closed.
looked over. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. You might put on the phone there.
No, I don't. I'm not looking at that.
Okay, Brandon Graham, 2011.
Oh man. I want to say debut.
Debut?
Oh, dang it.
In 2010.
Oh man.
1 year older than that. So you are 2-1. If you get this right, you tie me for this week. Zach Ertz, 2013. Confused. I don't think he knows this one.
I don't think it was 2013, so I'm gonna say false.
No. No. No.
Ah,
No.
it was 2013.
No.
Oh,
No.
I just felt like the no button a bunch. Yeah, he did debut in 2013. Still 50% success rate though. As long as you're not below 50%, that's still a decent performance in general.
it's acceptable.
Yeah. That was debut or false. Your performance wasn't quite Cowboys draft like, but it was all right.
It was better than the Eagles.
Next segment is What's Your Number? Speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, this week we have the Dallas Cowboys roster. And Parker,
Oh, come on. This is.
what numbers
nasty.
Dallas Cowboys players wear?
I'm gonna get none of these because I'm gonna purposely get them wrong.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. So we will start with Dak Prescott.
Oh, that's easy. He's number 2.
Not even close.
He wears number 4. We see them. The Eagles play these guys twice a year.
Yeah, but I don't look at their numbers.
We've noticed that over the times we've been playing this game. Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, he's number 2.
Not even close.
Running backs can't wear number 2.
Oh, he's number 12 then.
They also can't wear number 12. He's number 21.
Oh, I had it backwards.
All right. We'll round out the big 3 with Amari Cooper.
Oh, cool.
That's not a number.
3. It's number 3. Wait, no, 13. 14.
He wears 19.
Oh, I would have gotten there if you would have let me give me
I'm
time.
not just gonna let you keep saying numbers. Let's go with another wide receiver, Michael Gallup.
Oh. 15.
He wears number 13.
Oh, come on.
We switched it up on him.
Oh, I had that one.
All right,
In the-
let's go offensive line, Tyron Smith.
Oh, O-line. He's like 54.
No.
77.
Oh,
Those tackles wear something in the 70s.
oh.
Let's go to defense, DeMarcus Lawrence. Has terrorized the Eagles' offensive line in past years.
24.
Not even close.
Where's number
So-
90?
I'm so bad at this.
Number 90.
Number 90?
I
What?
thought football would be easier because football, there's like limits on like certain positions can only wear certain numbers. But
But now when you don't know those limits,
I mean, yeah. But I mean, that's kind of the way the premise of this game, that's how it works. It's you and Luke don't know any numbers, so it's amazing if we get one right.
mhm.
The anticipation of the one. Sean Lee.
He's a center, right? So like 60.
He is not a center. He's a
65,
middle linebacker who gets hurt all the time.
85, 65.
No.
He wears
Oh.
50.
Oh, damn. Oh,
All right, let's do one more. The best name in football. Haha, Clinton Dix. Will Parker get one right, or will he mess this up and get 0? We will be
fifth,
shocked if he gets one. And we're going to commercial break. We don't have
50. Let me see. Can he be in the 50s? 50,
to tell you.
54.
Not even close.
Oh,
No.
That one deserved all of the buzzers we have. He wears number 27. He's a safety.
oh.
He actually is 27 years old, so
Ha 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 ha. Get it? Ha ha, Clinton Dix. Ha ha.
I didn't even think of that. That's good. All right. We've gone through two of our only 3 segments. I don't know why I said our first 3.
Let's wrap this thing up. Time for the weird name game.
Would you like
Oh, shoot.
for the weird name game part?
No.
Oh,
I
he
forgot.
forgot about it. No.
Oh, no.
That's a fail right there. I can go while you're looking. My
Okay.
weird term is maples. It's in bowling. Maples.
Maples?
Yes.
Okay, is it when you get like 5 strikes in a row? 5 strikes in a row.
5 strikes in a row. With my dog barking in the background, that is incorrect.
Oh,
Are basically another nickname as for the bowling pins.
oh,
Maples refer to bowling pins or the point the player intends to use as a target. So kind of, I would just say bowling pins. So you can sound smart the next time you go bowling. Well, smart or a complete bowling nerd. One or the other. Depends on how you look at it.
yeah.
You refer to the bowling pins as maples, and no one will know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Let's see if that gave Parker enough time to stall.
Okay. I just gotta find a word.
Well, I mean,
I know the sport is swimming, okay?
okay.
And the term, all of these are so easy. We'll see if you get it. Frog kick.
Is it when you kick your legs like a frog when it's swimming? Like the same motion?
Kind of. But be more specific, like, when do you use it?
You use it when you're trying to conserve energy.
Well, I mean, like, for which stroke?
Oh, the breaststroke.
Yes.
Yeah!
I couldn't find any hard ones. I didn't get enough time.
That's
But
what happens
that was,
when you do not come prepared.
I
kid.
forgot about it. I forgot about the weird name game. Wait, let's see if you would have gotten this one.
Oh
Medley.
boy, that is a long shot. Me getting any swimming ones. I would like to quit while I'm ahead, but okay.
Medley.
Medley?
Yeah.
A medley is like a combination. Is it like different strokes in one race?
Yeah, good.
I'm on fire today. I know all the swimming stuff.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there's nothing else really.
Okay. I will take that. You should do that every time. You should not have one. Just try to find one at the last second. I think we should keep doing that.
Yeah. All right.
What else people should keep doing?
They should keep getting their plumbing from JG Grable Plumbing.
Yes, we're 2 for 2 on the transitions.
Oh, yeah.
Grable Plumbing. They will help you with all of your plumbing needs, any installations, quality workmanship. They are a family-owned company. You can contact them on the phone at 717-768-3276 or on their website, www.jggrable.com. Once again, any plumbing needs you have, they can help you with. And when you contact them, you can get $25 off your services if you mention this podcast, All Sports All the Time. Just in case you forgot the name of the podcast, I don't know why you would ever do that. Mention All Sports All the Time, $25 off. Who doesn't want that?
That's a deal right there. That is such a deal.
All right, that will do it for episode number 45. We're almost at a year. We're pretty close here. We're basically 2 months away. I have no idea what we're going to do for a 1-year episode. We'll think of something.
We're going to have like a huge party with everybody.
A huge socially distant party. As a disclaimer. If you guys have any ideas for what you would like to see in a 1-year episode, you can contact us on Instagram or Twitter. I'm guessing Instagram. We have like way more followers on Instagram. That's our main platform. And you can drop a comment in Apple Podcasts also after you subscribe, rate, and review. While you're at Apple Podcasts, just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 birds with 1 stone. Rate, review, and subscribe.
Wow. See, but you're going to kill all the birds if you do that.
Well, I mean,
all the birds.
But the birds are the rating, the reviewing, and the subscribing.
Exactly. That's good. Just kill more birds.
Yeah. Parker's promoting killing birds. All right.
But not eagles.
No. They'll do that for themselves. We don't need to help them with that. They've got that under control. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my mind by the end of this draft. Also, shout out to Dawson Kuhn, who won our bracket simulation thing because we needed some sort of March Madness bracket to fill out. Parker seeded teams. I did a simulation of it, and Dawson won, so he will be on an episode to be determined. We're not going to tell you guys, that would ruin the fun, but Dawson will be on an episode. Thank you guys for listening. You want to send us off, Parker?
Yeah. Let's hope that this send-off isn't as bad as the Eagles draft. Adios, amigos.